This video is about why I would not be buying new construction real estate right now in today's market. Hey, this is Dan Forbes with Forbes Realty here in Cedar Park, Texas. And if you want to know everything there is to know about Cedar Park, Leander, Liberty Hill, Round Rock, Georgetown, the North Austin area, you've come to the right place. And I hope that before you leave today that you will subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so that you'll be notified whenever a new video is posted. And please be sure to smash that like button. Well, let's get into today's topic as to why I would not be buying a new construction home right now in this market. So for the last couple of years, I've actually been thinking about buying a new home, and I like new construction homes. I owned one in Florida before moving to Texas, sold that, and it was a great home. I just love a new home. It's sort of like a new car. You know, you like that new car smell, and you know, who doesn't enjoy that? But a new home right now, I don't think I'm going to be buying right now, and let me tell you the reasons why I would not be buying new construction here in the Austin area right now. Now, hey, I know that sounds very strange, right? I mean, a realtor telling you not to buy new construction. I mean, what realtor in their right mind would give you that kind of advice? Well, I tell you, the kind of realtor that really wants to look after their clients, that's the kind of realtor, and I want to look after my clients. So let's talk about the reasons why I am not buying new construction right now. Reason number one is the price of new construction homes has gone up by about $36,000 because of the rising cost of materials. You know, one of the main materials that's used in construction, of course, is lumber. And in the past few months, you probably have heard the news that the price of lumber went up about 400%. But not only the price of lumber, but the price of appliances, the price of windows, basically the price of everything related to the construction of a home went up. So a $300,000 home, you know, that price went up about $36,000. So right now, if you buy a new construction home in this environment of the high prices of materials, you're going to be paying a lot more for that home. And that's one reason to just sort of give it a double take. Do I really want to buy when the prices of materials are so high? The second reason why I'm not buying a new construction home right now is that builders have changed the way that they price and sell their homes, and they have moved to a bidding war type of pricing. So, you know, in the past, you could walk into a model home and you could look at the home, and let's say, you know, the home price was $350,000, and you could choose some upgrades and some options, and you would know exactly when you signed the contract what the price of the home was going to be. Well, there is not a builder here in the Austin area that I could take you to any of the neighborhoods so that you could see the price, write a contract, and that's the price right all the way up to closing. Builders just aren't doing that. So what builders are doing is they are actually creating a bidding war amongst buyers. So they are, you know, they are advertising the lots that are for sale on which they're going to build a home, and you bid on those lots. Basically, you're bidding on the total price of the home, so that people that are looking at a $350,000 home, many of them are bidding the lot price up so that they are maybe paying $450,000 for that home. You heard me right. I mean, the bidding wars can create $100,000 on top of the sale price, the normal sale price of that home. And this is the way that builders are selling homes. They will put the lot out there for sale for maybe a week, attracting the highest bids, and they will sell to the highest bidder. So you may be one of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or more buyers bidding on that home to be built, and you can see why that drives the price up. I tell you what, personally, I'm not going to play that game for myself, and I really don't advise my clients to get into that game so that they might end up overpaying for that new construction home. Not going to do it. The third reason I would not be buying new construction right now is that most builders are adding an escalation clause into the contract. So I mean, just recently in a large Facebook group of realtors that I'm in here in Austin, I've heard stories of a week or 2 weeks before closing that on a $400,000 or $500,000 home, the builder is coming back and saying, you know, that price that you had contracted at, well, in order for us to sell you that home now, that price is going to be $40,000 or $60,000 more. And of course, buyers are freaking out. I mean, they're ready to move, but yet the home that they wanted to buy now is, for many of them, just out of sight and out of reach, and they're not going to be able to close on that transaction. And you say, hey, can builders do that? Is it legal? Well, you better read the fine print of the contract, because almost every builder's contract right now has an escalation clause in it, and I would be very, very careful about that if I were building a home. Now, the other thing to consider as well, instead of it taking 4 or 5 months to have a home built, it is taking 10 or 12 months or more for a home to be constructed. So might the cost of materials go up during that time? Well, they very well could, and that's why builders have built in these escalation clauses. So what is today's home buyer supposed to do? Well, you know, I would recommend that you consider looking at recently built homes, resales. Maybe a home that's a year old or 2 years old or 3 years old, just about as good as brand new, and you don't have to worry about waiting for the home to be built, waiting for the price to go up, waiting for all the complications that we are experiencing now in the new construction market. Someone might say, well, you know, isn't there bidding wars going on with the resales? Because I've heard of buyers bidding against one another and having to pay 10, 20, 30% above the asking price to get the home. Well, that was a few months ago. It's not the market right now. Here we are in the middle of July, and the bidding wars are beginning to disappear. We are seeing more inventory now in the resale market. We are seeing homes selling at the asking price or even below the listed price right now. So it makes sense to look at the resale market. So if you are at all thinking about moving or relocating to Austin, Texas and buying a home, look, you've got to do something. Look in the description below and you'll see how that you can give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. Heck, I don't care. Send me a carrier pigeon. And remember, I've got your back. So right about now, you're seeing some other videos pop up from my channel. So again, if you want to know everything there is to know about the North Austin area, Cedar Park, Leander, Liberty Hill, Round Rock, Georgetown, Pflugerville, you know, click on those videos and learn more about the area. And remember, I've got your back.